1994 was the year that we started diamond racing. We fully appreciated and understood that there was nothing in the country that would offer a person true racehorse ownership and professional, successful betting. We combined the two together. 11 years on, we're still here. We're growing, we're expanding, we have a legion of successful punters, and while somebody can try and copy us, nobody can ever match us. The aim of diamond racing in the next 5 years is to expand our base of horses and trainers so that more people can enjoy what so many others have enjoyed so far. In terms of quality of horse, we've already had a third at the Cheltenham Festival, and we've had the winner of a listed race in France, but we aim within 5 years to have a horse or two ready to compete in the classics, and we also aim to have a Cheltenham Festival winner within that time. Diamond Racing has a superb backroom team. Although I'm the figurehead of the company, it is very imperative for all owners that there is a good team behind me, and there is. Christian Morgan is my assistant racing manager, and he looks after owners both on and off course in my absence. And my office is headed by Julie, who has worked for us for 6 years and is a regular voice for all owners. No matter who owners want to speak to, they're there for them, and we provide a superb service. One of the unique things about diamond racing is we are a true racehorse syndicate, not a club. Many clubs have thousands of members, and do they really feel part of it? Probably not. What we do is each horse is owned uniquely by its individual owners. Each owner feels like they own the horse, and so they should. They get the same benefits that any individual owner would for a fraction of the cost. It's a unique ownership package.
Be a true racehorse owner with Diamond Racing. With the #1 racing information service in the UK and exclusive stable information, can you afford not to be part of the action? Diamond Racing ownership is designed to appeal to both regular racegoers and stay-at-home racing enthusiasts. Owners come from all walks of life and are everyday people who in most cases would not want to risk sole racehorse ownership. Owners are able to enjoy a social side to their racing, meeting like-minded people and forging friendships set to last a lifetime. With our regular race days and organised racing weekends, owners have been able to enjoy racing all over the country and further afield, with trips to Rome, Malmö in Sweden, Mijas in Spain, and Saint Cloud, Créon and Longchamp in France. Unlike many other racing organisations, Diamond Racing have an ongoing and proven track record. This success has been achieved on the flat, over hurdles and chases. They have provided 53 horses for syndicates, and an amazing 47% of all syndicates have won, whereas the industry average is only 7%. Whenever your horse is in action, Diamond Racing will arrange for you to receive an owner's badge, which will ensure entrance to the racecourse and full ownership privileges on race days. This includes being able to watch your horse in the pre-parade ring, watch it be saddled, go into the parade ring and then the winner's enclosure if your horse wins or gets placed. During your access to the parade ring, you will have the opportunity to meet and discuss prospects with both the trainer and the jockey. The badge will also allow you full access to the owners and trainers bar and restaurant and owners viewing area in the grandstand.
Well, unlike a lot of clubs or syndicates, or they're so called, Diamond Racing is different because you are actually your owner. So when you go to the race course, you get treated like an owner, you turn up at the course, you get your badge, you go and see the horses, meet the jockey, meet the trainer. Brilliant day.
Involvement in diamond racing means that you can get really close to the whole procedure of horse racing and horse ownership.
There is always a Diamond Racing representative at the course on race days, and as attendance is always arranged in advance of the race meetings, all you have to do is turn up and your badges will be waiting for you. With top quality trainers such as Peter Chappell-Hyam and Henry Cecil, Diamond Racing appeals broadly to owners everywhere. Wherever you are in the country, you needn't be far from your horse and trainer. What's more, Diamond Racing regularly organise stable open days where you can meet your horse and trainer, where you can get to see your horse working at home and generally experience another side of racing. Diamond Racing make no apologies for being recognised as a shrewd betting syndicate. The team has a phenomenal success record when the money is down. By becoming an owner with Diamond Racing, you will have free access to the successful and profitable Diamond Racing mainline message. This is a daily telephone information service accessed on a BT standard rate phone line, headed by professional backer and syndicate manager Steve Goodwin. For more information on betting, check out the information services chapter on this DVD.
There is a line I phone every day where Diamond Racing will talk through the racing of the day, and obviously what I found is that their experience and their connections are so good that you actually learn a lot more about racing. I've just learnt a huge amount from being part of the group.
Diamond Racing provide 1% shares in carefully selected horses. The maximum amount of shares sold in each syndicate is 35. Diamond Racing retains 65% of each horse. A syndicate term runs for 3 years. However, one of the great benefits of being an owner with Diamond Racing is that if your circumstances change, you can withdraw from ownership with just 30 days notice and absolutely no financial penalty. Amazingly, all this costs just £99.95 per month. There are no hidden extras and everything is included. Diamond Racing guarantees that the monthly fee will remain fixed throughout the duration of the syndicate term.
Well, after looking at all the other syndicates, I just thought it was the best value for money.
Diamond Racing only sell 35% of shares per horse, so I was guaranteed to get direct involvement in terms of the day-to-day action about what the horse is getting up to. The cost was £90 a month per horse, which for me was a very, very reasonable price.
So your only commitment is that of the standard monthly fee. This can be terminated with just 30 days notice, and there are no long-term commitments if your circumstances change. As you actually own a share in a racehorse, you will receive your percentage share of prize money and resale money with no deductions.
Well, obviously, because there's no extra costs involved, you know exactly each month how much you've got to pay, regardless of what happens with your horse in train and how many times they run, how many times you even go to the racecourse. £99.95 is all you have to pay.
The fact that I could speak to the people that mattered whenever I wanted, and the performance of the horses on the track, not just my own, but also the other syndicated horses.
Diamond Racing is not a racing club. It is a genuine syndicate, with a long, successful history and a strong social base. At Diamond Racing, we take all the hassle out of ownership, leaving you with the fun, excitement, and full involvement for a realistic and fixed cost. Our offices are open from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m, Monday to Friday, and racing manager Steve Goodwin and assistant manager Christian Morgan are always available on mobile phones outside these hours.